Everybody, thank you for tuning into the Cool Corday Show. Today we're going to talk about age companies and shelf corporations. Let's get into it with my friend, the business guy. He gives me time. Like and subscribe to his page. And if you like this information, you get some benefits from this information that I'm about to show you. Like and subscribe my page as well. Let's get into it right now, guys.
So what is a shelf company? A shelf company, also called an aged company or ready-made company, is a corporation, LLC, or similar entity that was filed on a prior date. So let's say a company was filed 10 years ago. You can buy it and then you will own a 10-year-old company, like antique furniture, fine wine, collectible coins, vintage automobiles. Its value can increase with age. I've been in the company formation business since 1991. I believe we have over 70,000 clients in our database. We're the world leader in selling shelf companies. And if you're watching this on YouTube, can you please do me a favor and click the like button below so YouTube will promote this video? Thank you so much. And you can also click the subscribe button so that when more videos come out like this, you'll get notified. Let's say you were an architect, engineer, builder, or other professional as a sole proprietorship for several years. You don't want your secretary to drive off to grab you some lunch, hit somebody, and then leave you on the hook for it. So you want to take advantage of the lawsuit protection and tax benefits of a corporation or LLC. But you also don't want it to look like you just got started. So you can obtain an aged company with a similar age to your sole proprietorship, thus maintaining your existing longevity. A corporation by law is a person separate from the owners. Now, according to Wikipedia, corporate personhood.
I hope you people are taking notes. This is great information.
Is the legal notion that a corporation is separate from the associated human beings, like owners, managers, or employees. Thus, it has at least some of the legal rights and responsibilities enjoyed by natural persons. So when you buy stock in Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, you're buying stock in an aged company. In the case of a shelf company that we're discussing here, you typically buy 100% of the entity rather than just a few shares of stock. Now, you can change the name of the company, change its type of business, but the age stays the same, even if the company sat dormant for a while. Its original filing date marks its age as a separate entity. Here's an analogy comparing a human person to a legal corporate person. John was a 25-year-old airplane pilot. He crashed his plane and went into a coma. Then 25 years later, he comes out of the coma and becomes, say, a barber. So he goes from flying planes to cutting hair. A totally different profession. Say John changes his name to Fred, moves to another state or country. How old is he then? At that point, John, now named Fred, is still 50 years old regardless of the activities that transpired between his birthday and now 50 years later. It's the same with a company. A corporation or LLC can operate and then go into a coma, so to speak, for failure to pay its annual renewal fees to the government. Once the prior owner pays those fees, the company comes out of its coma and it's active and in good standing again. You can change its name, it can operate a new type of business, say from lawn mowing to construction, change location, say from Wyoming to California or New York, change owners from the prior owner to you, but for legal purposes, it is a legal person separate from its owners and its age is based on its original filing date, just like the birth date of our coma-revived pilot turned barber. For example, Tiffany & Company started in 1837 as a stationery company. They sold weapons to the U.S. Army and surgical equipment. Now it is a very different type of business selling luxury jewelry. Avon started in 1886 selling bookstore to door. They used to give away free perfume to get in the door, and now they're a well-known beauty products company. Nokia was founded on May 12, 1865 as a paper mill. They turned wood chips into paper products. The company was bought and sold numerous times. Now Nokia is known as a mobile communications company. Abercrombie & Fitch started in 1892 as a sporting goods company selling fishing equipment and tents. They filed for bankruptcy in 1977. Years later, they became known as a leading fashion apparel brand for adolescents. These companies are all over 100 years old, so originally all of the original owners of these corporations are dead and gone, and the businesses have changed drastically. But the companies themselves are separate from the individuals associated with them, and the company has its own date of origin separate from the ages of those people. people. But the age of the companies lend great credibility to the business. So in this competitive world, how do you stand out from the crowd? How do you lend credibility to customers, lenders, the public? Instant longevity. Now, we recommend full disclosure that you let others know that you recently obtained the shelf company, that it was dormant for a while, filed on a prior.
How many of you honestly can say you knew this information before I played it? If you want to learn some more information about that, get some chance, go on YouTube, type in business guide, type in A's shelf companies, and he'll give you some more information. Thank you for tuning in to the Cool Corday Show. I don't want to give up all the sauce, you know what I mean? But we, tapped in for a good little while to get some information. So if the information was beneficial to you, like and subscribe. I'm going to holler at y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.